today. From U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, it's Week 4 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Cleveland Browns.
Spread between 4th and 6th Streets in downtown Minneapolis. We welcome you inside spacious U.S. Bank Stadium. It can certainly get loud inside this building. And just a few moments ago when the Vikings were introduced, it was downright shaking in here. They're set for football as the Vikings get ready to do battle with the Cleveland Browns. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you look at this Vikings ball club. They come in on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight. A pair of 3-0 teams set to lock horns for the right to remain unbeaten. And we're off in Week 4. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. They'll be led out by their 6-year quarterback, the former #1 overall pick of the draft, Jared Goff.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide-open offense, so we'll see if he can keep his string of good games going right here.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
And that's why Dalvin Cook is the Minnesota Vikings featured back. You put the ball in his hands, good things happen. Second in the NFL last year in rushing with 1,557 yards. And that's now back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons with 30 combined total touchdowns. What a player is Dalvin Cook.
The numbers a week ago for Cook. 21 carries, 89 yards.
They've got a nice scheme going right now, and they run the football pretty well. In fact, I was talking with him on the field before the game, and he said he's starting to hear from the guys ahead of him on the rushing yardage total, and they want to know if he's going to jump up there and join them at the top of the list.
Throwing on third, Goff. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. On 4th down, Michael Pilardi on to punt. Back deep, the dangerous Tyler Lockett. Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Browns will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. So out comes the offense now with a long field ahead of them. They're led onto the field by their big mobile quarterback. He can throw it, he can run it, Colin Kaepernick.
So this is where we find out about the game plan and the trust factor, don't we? In this situation, the natural thing is take care of the ball, run it inside. Everyone cover it. Just, get yourself some room and let your punter punt it out of there. But when you really got a QB you can trust, you might want to take a little shot early and try and create some space.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Play action. Now Kaepernick. Out to his left. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. So, CD, his very first pass of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know that's a major surprise for any quarterback because, look, let's face it, no one thinks about throwing interceptions. But think about all the warm-up that we saw, right? Every pass he threw wasn't a single interception because, oh, that's right, there were no defenders out there. A little bit different when there's live guys out there chasing the football.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. He finds his man, complete. It's Cox. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. A shotgun snap for Goff. He lost a big chunk, 6 yards there, and it leads to 4th down. Now the Vikings will send out the special teams crew here for a field goal try. From the right hash, this from 48. And his kick here is good. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Say what you want, but Kaepernick's still one of the best at doing that as the scramble gets him a first. On play action, it's Kaepernick.
Kaepernick was looking to throw, but then it became decision time. And when he saw they had room to run, he made the right decision to pull it down there, and he winds up picking up the first down.
They fake the give. Now Kaepernick. They'll roll him out right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. On play action, it's Kaepernick. Rolling to his right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick. Being chased out left. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. So now the Browns will turn it over to their field goal unit here. This will be from 49 yards out. Tucker's kick is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
This one taken just inside the 10. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. A run there with Cook not going to be successful as he'll lose a couple of yards on 1st down.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
Meanwhile, Goff's throw taken in by Diggs. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. A give, this is Cook. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They'll try and run for it with Penny. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. First down, here's the run with Cook. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. On 2nd down, it's Cook again. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6. Here's Goff. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Aaron Donald in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. Now Colin Kaepernick and the offense heading back out onto the field. And he's been busy with his feet. He's been quite the scrambling man.
And obviously that can break down a defense, but a lot of it is just that they just get trapped with worrying about it so much that other things break down as well. You know, you break the huddle, and you're not just playing what comes out at you. You're like, oh, God, don't let him outside of the pocket. Don't let him beat us with his legs. And then he starts to beat you other ways.
And good yardage as he gets this one up to about the 23. Give him 7 yards on the carry, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Kaepernick to throw. Forced out to his left. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Kaepernick now on 1st down. Flushed out right. Kaepernick hit. Fumble. He lost the football. The Browns trying to get back and set quickly here. Time ticking away. From midfield, here's Kaepernick. And a nice spin into some open field. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Into the red zone now. Kaepernick flush to his right. The ball comes out, and the Vikings pick up the football. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. 30, 20. And they will finally put it in. The return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. So the turnover forced, and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's worked on. It doesn't just happen in a game and everyone rallies. They discuss it prior to, and everyone knows their role when they create a turnover like that.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Now Goff. This is caught. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now Goff on 3rd and goal. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Josh Reynolds in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-3. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. 1 second, all that remains. They'll throw now on the final play. On the move to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. So we've reached halftime here in Minnesota with the Vikings on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a bit. But first, let's take a look around the NFL here on this first Sunday of October. We'll get started up at Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, where you see the final score there. Joe Burrow, excellent in the victory as his guys move to 3-1 after 4 games. From there, we head over to MetLife Stadium to check in on the Jets. And they trail in that ball game to the visiting Tennessee Titans. Damian Harris, 2 touchdown runs on the afternoon. Finally, let's get to Philadelphia. Check on the Eagles at home at Lincoln Financial Field. And that one's at halftime with the visiting Chiefs out on top. 2 touchdowns there for Saquon Barkley. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a defensive struggle. Which offense can break through in the second half? To find out, let's hand it over to our broadcast team of Brandon Gotten and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. This fielded right at the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Browns offense getting set to go to work here to start the third. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
Open man, it's the tight end Kelsey. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
But give them credit for a good read right there, because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. He was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Eluding the pressure right. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
And they had an extra defensive back on the field on that play, and the coverage was excellent. He tried to pull it down and run for it, but they rallied to him and kept him short of a 1st down.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Dancing to his left. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. That's into the hands of Reynolds. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Michael Pilardi now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
And it's out. He put it on the carpet, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. The fumble on first down now. Here's second down. They go play action with Hurts. Steps away.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he's got this down to the 35.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Travis Kelsey, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Tucker with the extra point, and that will tie our game here in the 3rd. So that drives 7 plays in length, and it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Minnesota now ready for their next possession. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Here's Goff. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Aaron Donald. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. After the sack on first down, Goff. That's complete to Tyler Johnson.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. A first down carry for Henry. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. 2nd down, they go again with Henry. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. Buying time to his left. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Now a handoff to Henry. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Here's Hurts to throw. Flushed out right. Oh, no, he lost the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Steps away to his left. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
First and goal, Melvin Gordon. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
And, Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Derrick Henry, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns have moved out in front. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes it a 17-10 score. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to... And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Aaron Donald make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. When you see a quarterback retreating away from the line of scrimmage toward the other goal line like that, usually doesn't end well.
You're exactly right about that. Normally, if they're moving from side to side, they've got a chance maybe to get back upfield. He was trying to shake defenders and extend the play, but it doesn't work out very well for them at all. You need those extra yards on the other side of the line of scrimmage. Now you're digging a hole for your offense. I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. Desperation time for Goff on 4th. Well, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick, and they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. That one looks like he'll throw here. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to be met at about the 43. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Rolling to his left. This is caught. It's Brown. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. From the 9, 2nd and 5. Running left, it's Henry. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Derrick Henry. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. That time a 6-play drive. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. So Jared Goff in the offense, down by 2 touchdowns, a little over 80 ticks to go. Their perfect start to the season in serious peril as they come up on 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's complete. It's Cook. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Counting down toward a minute to go in this football game. Goff's throw complete into the hands of Schultz here. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. From the gun, here's Goff. He'll dump this off to Cook. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's a 2nd down. Now Goff. Finding Schultz. Clock rolling here. About to hit 30 seconds. Again, Goff. He's going to get this one down to Cook. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. He finds his target. It's Schultz. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the 1st half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the 2nd half.
So for the Browns, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And another road date awaits them next week as their opponents will be the Los Angeles Chargers. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, the defeat is their first of the year as they drop to 3-1. And